Hello, everyone. In the world of crypto right now, something truly amazing is taking place. I'm literally getting chills just thinking about it. Crypto has always felt like it was on the wrong side of the fence when it comes to big businesses and groups that want to join. That's all changing quickly, though. It's like someone opened the waters, and now all the rules and regulations that were stopping us are being washed away. The best part is now here. The SEC changed its mind about everything this year, which was the first step. Really, we're talking about a complete change. It gets better, though. You need to know about some very important news that's coming up. Put dates on your calendars, people. The 29th of September is going to be big. The SEC and CFTC are getting together for the first time to talk about how they can work together on crypto rules. This meeting isn't like any other. It's finally time for us to work together. I'm going to be honest, they're not letting many people know what they're up to. The news release doesn't tell us a lot, but here's what we do know, and trust me, it's wonderful. Today is a new day for the SEC and the CFTC. They are finally beginning the long-awaited process of making crypto markets clear. We know what they're talking about, even though they don't use big, bold letters to spell it out. Now, things really start to get interesting. They made it clear that the joint statement they released on Tuesday about spot crypto asset goods is just the start. People, this is just the beginning. They are talking about making meanings more consistent, making it easier to report things, lining up capital frameworks, and setting up coordinated exemptions for innovation. In simple words, these two powerful agencies are now working together to make crypto regulation more unified. This is absolutely huge. But hold on to your hats, I have even more exciting news. A big surprise was just made by Caroline 𝗙𝗏, the new acting chair of the CFTC. Are you all set? She is starting a project that will make it possible for stablecoins to be used as tokenized collateral in US futures markets for the first time. I'd like to help you understand this better. This isn't a market worth $1 trillion. The market for swaps is worth $4 quadrillion. That's 4 quadrillion. This changes the game completely. The idea for this whole project came from a meeting in February of the CEOs of all the big stablecoin companies, where they talked about this very possibility, and it's now becoming true. The CFTC also wants to hear from people about this. They want to hear your thoughts on everything from value to custody to the settlement process until October 20th. They need to get this right. And now for something that will blow your mind. Do you remember RLUSD? Well, it was already going to be the security for Hidden Road's $3 trillion a year business. With this latest CFTC statement, we can see that Ripple's partnership with RLUSD is about to go through the roof. This pretty much proves what many of us already thought. We're about to see stablecoins like RLUSD grow and be used in ways we've never seen before. There's more, though. The next bit of news may sound too good to be true, but I promise you it's true. Now, politicians in the US are asking the SEC to carry out President Trump's order, which would let crypto investments be made in the huge $12.5 trillion 401k retirement market. Take a moment to think about that. About $12.5 trillion could be put into crypto through retirement funds. People, this is no longer just a pipe dream. What's going on now will change everything we know about how people use cryptocurrencies. Things are coming together slowly but surely. What we're seeing is nothing less than a total change in how crypto works with the old-fashioned banking system. The gates are going to open, there will be less red tape, and acceptance in institutions is about to go through the roof. What do you think about these changes? Are you as thrilled as I am? Please tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more news like this in the crypto world. I'm not done yet, though. Even more amazing news keeps coming in. The Financial Services GOP just made a huge decision that really sets the tone for the rest of the year. They have officially sent a letter to SEC Chair Atkins supporting President Trump's new order that lets 401k investors access other funds. The best part comes next. They want the SEC to start following this presidential order right away. People, this looks like a sure thing at this point. Why? We know this because the SEC has changed its mind and is now very bullish on crypto. They are working hard to create the rules and regulations that crypto needs and deserves. This is taking place. But wait, September 30th has something even bigger, and I mean huge, planned for us. The US Treasury system is about to get the biggest change ever, and it will happen in just a few days. Thanks a lot, Echo the Truth, for letting us know about this. It was called Modernizing Payments to and from America's Bank Account, and it came out on March 25th this year. Also, guess what? Everything goes live on September 30th. This is going to make everything different. Section 3 is getting rid of paper checks for payments and records one by one. The Secretary of the Treasury will no longer send out paper checks for any government payments after September 30th. Everything is getting digital. Payments between governments, benefits, payments to vendors, tax refunds, and more. Now this is where it really blows my mind. In Part E of this order, it says that the Secretary of the Treasury will help the agency switch to digital payment ways. Pay attention to this list. They let you use digital wallets, real-time payment systems, direct transfers, debit and credit card payments, and other modern ways to pay electronically. Could you see what's going on? This makeover of the Treasury, along with what we're seeing from the SEC and CFTC, makes it very clear that the US is about to go all in on crypto projects. And yes, Ripple and XRP are the big problem that needs to be dealt with. Because Ripple and XRP are so different from other digital assets that the playing field is completely different. What you need to know is this. It's not like any other crypto company or digital product to use Ripple XRP. Both of these people are truly unique and special. And I've talked about this more than once. The things we're seeing happen now were made possible by Ripple's work on the system. Other crypto groups were working on different things, but Ripple was only interested in working with banks and making real-world payment solutions. The Clarity Act, which has been making a lot of noise, is another law that has the potential to change the game.